Every year, over 40,000 of us across the world gather for one competition.
Показывают свои знания в программировании и математике.
这个过程是苦跟快乐并列着。
Where three becomes one.
3个人其实只能用一台电脑、一个键盘来写代码。
Is one competition where you have to beat your own friends to advance to the world finals.
Where the intelligent meets the ambitious to battle it out.
There is a lot of smart people that they can make you smarter.
Where one company has mentored hundreds of students. Real-life problems into real solutions.
实际中遇到的一些算法问题，通过数学语言来翻译过来，可以供大家挑战。
The ICPC challenge was a lot of fun. Combinatorial optimization problems are one of my favorites.
想了解前沿的课题，挑战世界顶级的难题，华为在 ICPC 中的题目是你所需要来尝试的。
Win or lose, we will all emerge stronger, better programmers, bolder dreamers, and game changers for the future.
Я до сих пор не могу поверить в то, что мы выиграли чемпионат.
ICPC made companies come after me, not me coming after them.
ICPC 的比赛其实对我整个人的系统性思维是进行了一个重塑。
它明确了我未来学习以及职业的成长方向。
Yes!
For a life-changing experience, join the 2022 ICPC Training Camp, powered by Huawei.
All right, everyone. We're going to start with the opening ceremony. So if everyone can sit down. All right. So welcome everyone to NWERC 2022. Are we excited? Nice, that's good to hear. So during the opening ceremony, we will of course inform you about today and tomorrow, the general rules, the contest rules, but first we will start with an opening video. collect all those balloon colors, right? And we want to win the medals. And of course, we want to advance to the World Finals in Sharm el-Sheikh. So a little bit of the organizational things first. So who is who? Who will you see during this weekend? So in the navy blue shirts that I'm also wearing are the organization / Gypsy. The gray shirts, that are yourselves, the contestants. Then the green shirts are the coaches, the orange shirts, the jury, the pink shirts, systems, and the light blue shirts are the runners / volunteers that are helping to make this weekend possible. So some statistics. In total, we have 145 teams competing this weekend at NWERC. 145, that's a large amount of teams. So we have 5 company teams and 140 contestant teams. So around 450 will be trying to solve the problem set, and more online with the spectator contest. So a few general rules. No smoking allowed in the building and at the campus. This is a smoking-free campus. Always wear your badge, and always wear your t-shirt and wear your badge over your t-shirt. Also, a few other things. We are not liable if anything gets lost from the wardrobe, but we will make sure that the whole day volunteers and organizational people are standing at the wardrobe to keep an eye on your things, but don't store valuable items there if you feel uncomfortable with it. Next to that, we will make pictures and videos during the contest, and we will live stream also the contest and the test session, etc. So if you feel uncomfortable with being photographed or being on stream, then please walk to someone with the navy blue shirt to tell them that. So now I would like to invite Veronica from ICPC to give a small talk.
Thank you so much, Nadine. Hello, everyone. How are you feeling today? Not bad. So I guess for many of you, it's the first time competing in NWERC. It's maybe the first time being here in Delft University. So first of all, I would like to welcome everyone and thank our hosts, Delft University, the Student Association, thank our sponsors who made this event possible, and I would like to encourage you not only, to compete and achieve these wonderful goals like medals, balloons, and trip to Sharm el-Sheikh, but just enjoy the city, meet friends. Most of you are staying at the same location, so just get together and know each other. Have some fun. And, I'm representing the ICPC Global Foundation, and I'm here today to give you an overview of what is the ICPC Global, because it's much bigger, than the NWERC competition, and I wanted to make sure you understand all the connections. And if you're interested to meet some ICPC alumni or friends in other regions, you are very welcome to do it. So I'll share with you a few slides. The ICPC is one of the largest and oldest programming contests in the world, started in the 1970s at Baylor University. And right now it has more than 120 countries competing every year. I mean, here you can see statistics which are a little bit old because of the COVID. We couldn't have all the events on site, but usually the numbers are much higher. We have over 60,000 students like yourself competing every year throughout the globe, more than 3,500 universities from all the continents. So here is an overview with a regional division, so you can see NWERC is part of the European region. So basically from here, you'll be advancing, some teams will be advancing to the World Finals. So I'm really looking forward to meet you there. But you can see that all over the world, we have 8 super regions. So it's organized similar to Europe. First, the university has to do a pre-selection, then it's the competition at the local level, then the regional level, and then finally the World Finals. So it's all connected, right? And in parallel to the on-site events, like the one event we have here today, we also have some online programs. So those who are not subscribed yet to the ICPC live channel, I would highly encourage you to do, because we started a series of programs. It's called ICPC University Commons. We organize public talks, lectures. We invite former ICPC alumni to give the talks every month. And we have the alumni chair, Jelani Nelson. He's the professor at UC Berkeley, ICPC University Speakers Chair, and he's inviting very cool speakers who are sharing some very advanced research that has not even been published yet. So we will develop this program more, and if you would like to be involved into this program, you can let us know. So here we are, right? We're at the middle of the preliminary competition. You know that World Cup is happening right now in Qatar. I'm sure many of you are following the football game, but in the ICPC community, we are all following the ICPC competition. So many people and many universities are eagerly looking to know who will be the winner this time. But of course, all of you are winners, right? It's just the matter of solving a little bit more problems and a little bit faster, but all of you are already winners just by the fact of being here. So here is the current world champion, MIT. I'm sure you've been following the world finals, and Nadine and myself, we just came back from Bangladesh, where the competition was taking place, and I hope to see some of these teams sitting here today on the slide next year, where I will be presenting at NWERC. Just some statistics, you know that the number of universities has been growing every year, the universities competing in the ICPC, the number of participants. Here are the recent World Finals hosts. You know, again, I want to give you some more global overview to give you an idea where you can go next after NWERC. Just recently we finished the full cycle of the 2021 competition that took place in Bangladesh, and as Nadine mentioned, the next World Finals that you can get a slot in is at Sharm el-Sheikh, and you can see pictures of this wonderful location. So it's one more thing to look forward, and again, don't be disappointed if you cannot make it to Sharm el-Sheikh this time as a World Finals team. There are a lot of opportunities in the ICPC community to join our global events as a volunteer. So if you want to learn more about that, you can reach out to the manager at icpc.global or to myself. My email is very simple. It's Veronica with K at icpc.global. But don't worry, I'll be around during these upcoming 2 days. You can ask me any questions you want. And what do you do next, right? After you finished your competition cycle, what do you do? I'm sure you already have some ideas in mind. You would like to do research, or you would like to join some top companies. So we did a small survey. We took the sample of 30,000 alumni globally, and we asked, you know, what are they doing, where are they now? And you can see that a good number of them, they are working as like engineers, software engineers, developers at top engineering company globally. But there is a very good number of them going into research or going into startup world. So all the doors are open, and again, please connect to know more of these people in the community. This is a list of top 200 companies that has ICPC alumni, and you cannot read it here, which is fine. It's done on purpose, but this is just to give you the overview that you have all the sectors involved, including, of course, IT, telecommunications, banking, like anything is there. And some of our famous alumni, of course, the list is much bigger, but I only have less than 10 minutes, 5 minutes, sorry. And you can meet some of them during our online lectures. And for example, you can see here Adam D'Angelo, the founder of Quora, the first CTO of Facebook, and he will be joining us, hopefully, if everything goes well, he will be joining us at Sharm el-Sheikh at the World Finals. And those who cannot attend it in person, of course, are invited to watch it live. So here are the top 4 employees. I will not spend too much time on this because most of you already know them. Something I wanted to mention is that the companies that are present here today, they are also opening your doors. So please spend some time, meet the companies, and learn about amazing internships and job opportunities at the companies present at the event. Last but not the least, the mission of the ICPC Foundation is serving underserved and supporting some special activities, focused on equal opportunities. So we have several programs going on globally focused on supporting underprivileged societies, supporting like some specific initiatives focused on creating new opportunities and local empowerment, supporting girls. So if, again, you're interested to learn more about them, please reach out to me. And I think I made it like, maybe it was 6 minutes, but I wanted to give a special thank to the organizers and work organizers this year, amazing team. They put a lot of efforts to make this event happen. Special thanks to our global sponsors, including JetBrains. If you don't know them yet, they are here. They will be happy to meet you. They have, of course, they are providing ICPC globally the programming tools. They are also organizing a lot of internships right here in Europe. They have JetBrains Academy. They are providing free licenses for all the universities, and they recently launched a new ambassador program. So if you're interested to be a JetBrains ambassador at your university and learn more about their tools, please meet them at the career fair. And the other global sponsor, it's the ICPC Diamond World Final sponsor, Huawei. Huawei representatives are also here. They will be meeting you during the career fair. But, just feel free to reach. They also have a lot of amazing opportunities for internships, for research opportunities, and they are always happy to welcome you to visit their local offices. I know they have one in Amsterdam, they have in Munich, and I mean, almost every country from this region, they have offices there. So don't miss the opportunity to meet them and talk about your future career opportunities with them. And of course, IMC Trading, the platinum sponsor of the local event, they will be also present at the career fair. So don't miss this chance and meet all of them. Now I would like to invite on stage Chris Liu, who is the CEO of Huawei Belgium, Huawei European Headquarters Center, and he will give a short welcome. He only has 1 minute.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. We have to respect the schedule. And afterwards, I will be glad to welcome Andrei Ivanov, the Vice President of JetBrains for Education, Research, and Academic Collaborations. He also has 1 minute, so will not take too much of your time.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. I can talk all day, but I have 1 minute. First of all, I would like to welcome you to the ICPC NWERC. And I would like to congratulations to the teams. You are already the best of the best, top of the top in the regional contest. And I would like to appreciate for all the coaches and also volunteers, organizers. They worked very late until yesterday, like 12 o'clock. Nothing can be realized. This nice place cannot be realized without their help. Also, as a global Diamond sponsor, Huawei is always active to bring more opportunities for our current and future contestants. And we would like to bring the real industrial problems to you to improve the ICPC organization. And we are very honored to help the ICPC community. And moreover, I think you come here, it's a nice university, the Delft. I think this weekend is not only an ICPC contest weekend, but also an opportunity for making friends. We are also ready here. We would like to spending time with you this afternoon for the Huawei Tech Talk. Also, during the noontime at Huawei desk in the sponsor area at the noon, and we will have our expert to answer your questions if you are interested in Huawei research and development. Also, our HR will be there talk about some internship, right? It's early for a career, but it's good for internship. Last but not least, I wish you all the best of the luck. The stage is yours. Show me your passion. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Stage is yours.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of JetBrains, I'd like to welcome you to NWERC 2022. I set up a challenge for myself to make my speeches shorter than my title. Nika already said everything that we needed to say about JetBrains. We are here. We tried to make the team here interesting for you to communicate. So we invited alumnus of ICPC, winners of the previous years. So it would be more interesting for you to talk to them than to me or some other executives. And as I promised, it's going to be short. Welcome. I wish you all the best luck. And try, at least the winner, try to solve all the tasks, all the problems. Because these judges, they always set up a challenge for you that you cannot beat. But I hope that you will do that. Good luck, guys.
All right, thank you so much for those nice speeches. So I will continue now with the schedule. So for today, we have the opening ceremony. That's what we're doing right now. Then afterwards, we have the test session. It will be a little bit later, probably 5 to 10 minutes, because we started a little bit later with the opening ceremony. But no worries, the lunch and company market will still stay the same duration, and we will shorten probably the Q&A test session a little bit, and that should be fine. Then in the afternoon, we have multiple activities. And then tonight, we have an opening dinner, and we hope to see you all there. Then on Sunday, tomorrow morning at 8:30 is the walk-in. Please be on time. You guys were a little bit late today, I think, but that's all fine. But make sure that you're on time tomorrow, because we will not delay the contest. And I think you want to make sure that you have enough time to make all your problems. So we have the last-minute remarks to update you if anything changes, jury-wise or system-wise. Then the contest is from 10 till 3. And then afterwards, we have a solution and award ceremony. And then after that, we still have drinks. For the coaches on Sunday, we also host a seminar. We have the coaches meeting and a general meeting. More on that later. So this is already an overview for later. I will put the slide at the end of the presentation too, so that you can see where you have to sit. This is for the first floor. So before the contest starts, so already the contest rules now, so pay attention. Find your designated workspace. Do not touch the computer hardware and problem set. I urge you to not touch it. Don't bring bags, jackets, phones, or other equipment to the contest area. You can leave it with your coaches or either at the wardrobe. Don't bring your own paper. We will provide it. We won't provide it for the test session, but we will provide, well, we won't provide blocks of papers, but we will provide some loose papers. And again, wear your t-shirt and badge on top. For during the contest, prints will be brought to you as quick as possible. If you solve a problem successfully, a balloon will be brought to you. And during the test sessions, we only will bring up to 3 solved solutions per problem, so only 3 balloons per problem. And then questions about the problem set or systems, you can send a clarification request. For other organizational questions, you can ask the volunteers. Coaches are only allowed on the contest floor during the test session. During the contest, you should keep away from the contest floor. Then after the test session, leave your team reference document at your workspace. Take all your other papers, mascots, and pens with you. Nothing should stay there. Also, all your garbage, please throw it away in the garbage bins. We will re-image your computers. All settings will be reset to default after the test session. And lunch will be served in the main canteen a little bit later, probably 12:05, 12:10. But if you're already done with your test session, you can go to the central hall, and already some company booths will be standing there and will be happy to provide you some nice goodies, information, opportunities. So I would really recommend to look at it. And then some teams will, that were invited can go for an interview on the stream. The teams will know who they are. Then a little bit about the excursion. So yesterday evening, you all got a confirmation mail with the excursion that you are going to do, with times and last information. And don't forget, you already registered for the workshop from Huawei and JetBrains. But if you have time or didn't think that you wanted to do an activity, you're always welcome to still go to the Huawei and JetBrains workshop. So are there any organizational questions at the moment? No? Then I will hand the microphone to Robert. Alsjeblieft.
Hey everyone, I'm Robert and I'm going to tell you a bit about the systems that you're going to use today. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to tell you. And you will have Ubuntu 22.04 today with the XFCE desktop and no internet access, unfortunately. Besides that, we will use DomJudge, and you can find DomJudge in Firefox, auto login with the big green button, and you can also use it to submit your solutions. Now, if you feel that you're too advanced to use a GUI, we also have the submit client on the command line. Yes. If you don't know how to use it, it's also explained in the team manual, or you can do the help thingy. For the documentation, we also use Firefox. You can find all the documentation here for C, C++, Java, Python, even Kotlin, and a PDF for the DomJudge team manual, yes. Besides that, you can print things out during the contest. You can do that also through DomJudge, or use the print file command, or through your IDE directly. Yes, so we have some beautiful IDEs set up for you today. Some with the workspace already set up with the right versions and stuff. Some that are not set up, so if you want to use Eclipse, you feel free to use it. And more editors like Genie or whatever. These are the commands we will use to execute your programs and compile your programs on the judge hosts to judge them. They will be available on your computer using the myJava, myJavaC, myGCC, myGPP, myPython, myKotlinC, and myKotlin commands, because they are in your bash rc file. Yeah, besides that, input from standard in, output to standard out. You all know the drill by now, I assume. Java Kotlin main class is detected automatically. And if you have any questions about the problem set, send a clarification request through DomJudge. And questions about the system, also send a clarification request through DomJudge. Yeah, now I will give the word to Maarten from the jury.
Thank you, Robert. So a few quick notes from the jury. The most important things we want to mention today is that we guarantee that all problems are solvable in the three main programming languages, C++, Java, and Python. Note that all problems will have the same time limit for every language, so that means that if you use a slower language, you will have to write slightly more efficient code. But everything should be solvable in these three languages at least. This year the contest will include interactive problems, which I will talk about shortly. But I would also like to point out that we have a list of more advice listed at nwerc.eu/juryadvice. There will also be a PDF version of this advice on your desktop. For the interactive problems, we have a testing tool for you that you can use to test your solution locally. It's in the samples directory, and for the test session, this also includes a small test file. The testing tool is a Python script. It has comments on how to use it at the top. You can do with it whatever you want. You can edit it, you can not use it, but then it's harder to test your program. Do note that it only tests the basic stuff. If the problem it has more complicated interactions on the secret Tomjits test cases, they will not probably be tested by the testing tool. It will just check whether you actually print and write everything correctly and if the answer is correct for the samples that we provide. During the test session, problem A will have this. There will be an interactive problem, so be sure to test everything out. One final important note is that you should be sure to flush the standard output after each write. If you do not do this, it may be possible that the submission may hang, because then the interactor will wait indefinitely for your output, and then you get a time limit exceeded because it exceeds the wall clock time. And that's it from my side. And we now invite you for more questions about jury and systems related stuff.
All right. No more questions? I don't get an excuse to throw this amazing...
I see a question.
Okay. There we go, right? Well, the idea behind it was fun. Execution, we can improve that, but we have more opportunities to probably do this. Yeah.
I'm just going to give it to you, right? Can you give it?
You can, yeah. That's also a way, a little bit less adventurous, you know, but
right.
okay.
Right. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So will pens be provided at the workstations, or should they bring their own?
I think we have pens, right?
We should have.
Yeah, we should have.
Thank you.
All right, any other questions? No one dares anymore? Oh, there we have one.
Hey! Nice catch!
Yo! Will there be food provided at the contest?
Yes, so we have snack stations and drink stations. We have in the foyer, for the foyer exclusively. Then we have in the Frans van Hasselt exclusively, and committee room 3, Senaatzaal and 1 need to share the snack table and drink table that will be on the top floor immediately when you walk from the stairs to the rooms. And we have, of course, lunch provided. Today you can just pick it up in the central hall and walk around the company market. And tomorrow lunch will be brought to you. And tonight we have dinner, and tomorrow we still have drinks with snacks. Yes. More questions? Yeah.
When you say we should be tomorrow on time, what do you mean? Is it 8:30 or 9?
Well, it is if you know that you are a person that if they say I will be there on time, but you will always be 10 minutes later, then I urge you to be earlier. If you're not that person, then you can maybe make it a little bit closer.
I know, but the question is, what's the time?
So we have also the schedules on the back of your card. Yes, everyone is looking at it now, really nice. You can find the times also here. And we have also the schedule on the website. And if we can look, we see that at 9, there will be the last info speech. At 10 is the contest. I would urge you to be already on time for 9, that if we have still important announcements, that you will hear it, and not only will discover it during the contest. That would be unfortunate. Yes?
Yeah, so we are team 33, and we're looking at the thing up there.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, oh no, that will be all right. We will fix that. Do you have an update already on that? We will will quickly ask for it, but no worries. We have enough workstations. You will get a space. It will be all right. But good that you said it. I didn't see that.
I have an update. Teams 24 to 34 should be in Commissiekamer 2.
Well, there you have it. Any other questions?
Can we bring our own food if we have like any allergies?
Yeah, of course. We did, like, if you did provide it in the ICPC registration thing, then we did account for it with lunch and dinner. We did not per se account for it with snacks. So there you really have to look at what you can have and can't have. Okay. But for lunch and dinner, we provided separate baggies and
yes. So we can bring our own snacks in then?
You can if you have allergies, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Are there any other questions still? Okay. No?
Then I guess I get the privilege to throw it back down.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to catch?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Take cover.
Volunteers to catch. Raise your hand.
I think no one will. Oh,
yeah?
there is someone, yeah.
Okay.
Hey! All right. Are you gonna catch it? Ah! All right. Amazing. All right, then I have one last thing for you guys. Well, we were a little bit now quick with the opening ceremony, so we can start on time probably with the test session. So that's really nice. Depends on how quick you will go to the workstations. But of course, the most important thing of this weekend, and that is have fun. All right, thank you, everyone. And of course, you can now proceed to the different rooms to start with the test session.